Cathy, you've been happy enough with this product that you've encouraged other people to use it.
Yes.
Has it let you down?
No.
Tell us some of your experiences.
I've got a lady on the coast that I'm really good friends with, and she was telling me that she has a horse. It's her son's roping horse, head horse to be exact. They went to their vet, and the vet said, we got to inject the front right ankle, that he's bone on bone. You might as well, pretty well, basically retire him because he's not going to be any good to you anymore. She called me last week and said, Miss Cathy, I need some more of this stuff. And I said, okay, I can get it for you. She said, I said, well, I would like to know, what the vet said, or what have you seen? What are your differences? She said, a totally different horse. He does not limp, he does not bobble, and they're roping off of him again. She said, they told us we needed to put him down because the injections were not going to work. He was bone on his ankle. And in just 1 month's time, she's seen that much of a difference that she purchased another round of it for the 2nd month.
Now, I understand at one time you took 6 horses to a very special vet.
I did.
Would you mind telling us that experience?
I will tell you. We took 6 horses out to a vet, and mind you, these horses, 2 of them had never been on the Embryo Cell Joint Repair, ever. They did not even know what it smelled like. We had 4 that had been on it for 2 months to 3 months. They varied in time frames. Out of those 4 horses, none of them got injections. None.
Because they didn't need it?
They didn't need it. They had, actually, these 4 horses needed to see the vet every 3 months. They were ones that had to see the vet every 3 months for injections. One horse, there was really no change in. I've had her on the product, but I think hers was more genetic, and she'd been on the product for 2 months. There was no change in her, so we didn't do anything with her. We were just going to turn her out and let her be a pastoral ornament. The second horse had some stifle issues. We have been known to have to inject and blister her stifle every 3 months. We pulled x-rays, and the vet looked at us and said, she's good. We've got new cartilage growth. We don't need to do injections. Bring her back in about 6 weeks and let us look at her again and see how she's doing. We all just kind of stood there in a state of shock because, and then he actually let us see the x-rays to see the difference because, we knew that this product was doing something because the mare was stopping hard again. She was not standing, she was standing square, she was not standing off. She was working like she was supposed to. She was calmer in the box and in the field. And so we could tell a difference there, but we wanted to see it, by x-ray. The second horse we had on the trailer has a barrel horse. She has had a hunter's bump, which she was in an injury. She come in, he did a lameness exam on her, looked her over, took x-rays of her back, and at this point we thought maybe she was going to have injections in her back, and he told us to take her home and start riding her. Start getting her legged up, getting her ready to run, because she had no problems. That, they weren't going to, her muscle tone was back, and the hunter's bump is not as noticeable. It's still there, but I think that's going to take time. But he told us that right now she looks good and can start getting back in the arena. My mare went out there. This was the visit that I've been waiting to take her on. We got there, and he does a lameness exam on her. And I'm standing there looking at him, and I'm watching her move, and she looks good. She had a little bobble here or there. And he walks up the steps, and I said, what do you think? And he says, I'm not even saying anything. And I said, is that good? Is that bad? Are we better? Are we worse? I mean, because I'm stressing a little bit here. I done called Colton that day once, and, I was like, I want to know what's going on. So we sit there, and he goes over and he starts taking x-rays. And the whole time my mare's just standing over here, and she's looking around. She's just enjoying the attention. He takes her x-rays, and he sits there, and he says, you want me to be honest? And I said, yeah, I want you to be honest. And he said, are you ready? And I said, am I ready? For what? And he said, are you ready? And I said, well, yeah, I guess. What am I? He said, because she's ready, are you ready? And I said, I can get ready. He said, this mare has never moved. He's been my vet for 4 years. He's never seen her move this good. He told me that there was cartilage growth where there was none before. She had a hock spur in her hock. It was gone. Because I looked at him and I said, where's the spur? He said, it's gone. It's not there. And I said, well, what do you think happened? And he said, because she was able to stride out and not be in pain and move again, it's probably crushed that spur and it's gone. She had an injury. She got hung up in a horse trailer. She had an injury in her back. We call it a hunter's bump, where her SI joint up here.
I understand.
She he told me she probably always had this bump there. And I showed it to him and I said, it's gone. Her back is flat. She's moving better, she's feeling better, she's working better, she's clocking back in the 1 and 2D with my daughter, and she's running 21, 22 second pole times again.
Good. You're happy?
Very happy.
I can tell you the Equidite people are happy, and I'm ecstatic. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Rick, we've just interviewed 2 of your customers who are using the Equidite product.
Yes.
They're using it rather successfully with the other products you handle. As the developer of the product, first, let me thank you for getting it in the right hands with good people.
Well,
What's been your experience selling the Equidite line?
well, I mean, you know, y'all told us it would improve the health of these horses, and it's done just that. It's proved to be exactly what y'all said. You know, I got to admit that I was somewhat skeptical, and you know, to see this much change in these horses this quick, and it's really been amazing what we've been able to see with some of these horses. And those 2 that Cathy and Regina spoke of, I actually saw Regina's horse flexed and did a soundness exam on at the veterinarian's. But the last time she was over before they did the x-rays, so it was about 90 days prior to that. That horse was pretty crippled. And the fact that they could now go back home and not spend $300 or $400 on injections and blistering is pretty cool.
Now you're selling this Equidite line over a pretty broad area now. I understand we're in Texas right now. You've sold it as far as California?
Yes.
Are your customers happy?
I hadn't had anybody to have a negative word to say, especially the people that use it like 3 tubes, 3 10-day tubes. Those people are all ordering more, every one of them. They see results. And the people that order 1 tube, some of those may not, you know, if they are getting results, they're not seeing it, they don't think. And so some of those, I've had one of those that I called and told them what we were seeing with these x-rays and these horses, what they're doing, and they've gone back and ordered 3 tubes, and now they're trying it on a 30-day plan. So,
is it safe to say you can see the difference on the outside and the x-rays tells you what it did on the inside?
yes, sir. That was like, that's the proof. You know, we were already pretty well knowing it was helping them, but to be able to see cartilage growth is amazing. And people scratching their head. I'm sure veterinarians will probably, I'm sure that vet was probably scratching his head when he's looking at this. He's thinking, this can't be really, I really can't be seeing this. You know, but it was right there in front of him, but I'm sure you had to take a double look at it.
Okay. What was it, 3 or 4 months ago, we met you at Liskey's?
Teskey's, yeah.
Teskey's,
yes.
Yes. Colton, Catherine, and I told you what this product would do.
Yes.
Did we tell you the truth?
Yes, sir.
Are you happy with it?
Oh, you bet.
Listen, thanks for the job you're doing.
Thank you.